If we want to change our lives, we are often told that we need to think big. We need to make drastic changes to our life or even move to another country. But what if we could achieve desirable results by changing small things in our routines? We often ignore the benefits of small changes which compound themselves into big and great results over a period of time, but we overestimate the changes or effects of a change that is happening right now. But real change comes only by compounding of hundreds of small decisions that we make every day and small habits which accumulate to produce great results and great personalities. In one sentence, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Like atoms which form our entire universe, our personality is defined by our atomic habits and developing them can be difficult. And this book, The Atomic Habits, is a definitive guide for anyone looking for self-improvement through good habits. James Clear, the author, met with an accident in high school which resulted in a fractured nose, fractured bones, dislocated eyes, and swellings in his brain. And this took him a lot of months to recover. And this accident took place due to a baseball bat hitting his face. To get back to his baseball career, he had to rely upon the power of small habits and accumulated good habits throughout college and eventually managed to get on All-American academic team. This book is the result of his research on habits and now is the definitive guide for anyone looking to improve themselves through good habits. And this book is also a New York Times bestseller. This book can show you how to break your bad habits and form new ones every single time. And in this video, we're going to see 3 lessons that we can learn from this book. Number 1 is all habits are based on a 4-step pattern: cue, craving, response, and reward. Our environment plays a very crucial role in our habit formation. Cue is the piece of information that suggests that there is a reward waiting at the end of a certain behavior. For example, the smell of a cookie. Craving is the motivation to change something in order to get the reward, which is to taste the cookie in this instance. Response is the action or thought that is needed to get the reward. Reward is the satisfying feeling you get from the change, along with the lesson whether to repeat it or not. All habit formation follows this pattern, but the reason why we are more attracted to bad habits than to good habits is, although the reward is greater and better for good habits, the bad habits usually have instant and rewards and gratifications, which makes it difficult to let go of the bad habits. For example, when we want to lose weight, the results are visible only after a few weeks or months. But the food which we love gives us immediate gratification. So we choose to eat the cake or other foods which contradict our actual goal of losing weight. The lesson number 2 is to form a habit, you must make them obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. If you want to eat healthy while you plan on losing your weight, make healthy eating obvious. Place the fruits in a much more noticeable place than hiding them away in the fridge or somewhere else. Keeping the fruits on a table where we can see them easily will help us make the choice of eating them and make the habit attractive. When you want to eat fruits, start with the ones that you like the most to make it attractive, not something forced upon yourself. And make the habit easy. Start with fruits that don't require too much work, that is peeling or cutting, or make things easier. You eat smaller ones or those which you like and those which can be finished easily. Make the habit satisfying. The very act of liking the fruits you eat makes you feel happy as you are sticking to your goal of eating healthy, which will help your bigger goal of losing weight, giving you the satisfaction you need. This habit formation steps can be applied to any habit. Reading, exercising, spending more time with family, any habit at all. This can also be applied to bad habits to get rid of them by doing the exact opposite. Make the habit invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. And the third lesson is habit stacking. Whenever you want to start a new habit, we almost always fail, and our New Year resolutions do not even make it to the end of the first week. To avoid this, habit stacking is something which the author suggests and recommends. This is to put the habit in a place next to our regular activity and defining when you will do it. For example, if you want to start exercising, you have to set a time, but you also have to define when you will do it. Like, I will start exercising for 30 minutes every day after I brush my teeth and before I have my shower. So defining after what activity and before what activity you will start your new habit, it will be easier to carry on the task until it actually becomes a habit. We usually fail at developing new habits because we are very vague about our new habit. We want to eat healthier, we want to lose weight, but we do not define what we mean by eating healthy. What are we going to start eating? What are we going to stop eating? Or what is the weight that we are aiming for? And how much do we want to lose? And by when do we want to lose that weight? And what are the activities that we will take up in order to lose weight? Defining these things specifically and stacking them into your daily routine after a specific task and before a specific task will make it easier to develop the habit and stick to it in the long term. We often fail as we fail to show up. The author says that even if we don't exercise for 30 minutes, the act of wearing the shoes or wearing the exercise outfit or just showing up at the gym for 2 minutes every day can help us form the habit. Showing up is the important thing in the habit formation. Once we show up, our brain will help us to form the habit in the long run. Our habits are what make us, define us, and are the compound interest of our self-improvement. So make a list of all the habits you want to form and also those which you want to get rid of, and work on each one of them one at a time to get the desired results. This book also has a lot of other ideas and thoughts from the author's own research which can help you to form new habits very easily. So if you want to learn something more about habit formation and sticking to your new habits, this book is an engaging and fun and entertaining way to learn it. So I hope this video gave you some insights into forming good habits and breaking bad ones. And if you want to learn more about habit formation and sticking to good new habits, make sure to read this book. And I'll see you in another interesting and helpful video. Until then, take care.